Good morning, welcome back to some Path of Exile. It is day 3, relatively. Short day on launch night, then yesterday, plus today, third day of League for me. Sleep has been had, sleep is good. Yeah, so the main thing I'm going to do ASAP is do our lab and ascend. Because oh, this is going to upset the video, isn't it? Oh no, it hasn't actually. Good. Yeah, sometimes OBS, the video software I'm using, gets very upset with multiple Path of Building windows, and it defaults to the wrong one. Yeah, so I was looking at this last night. So all I did was look at it. I didn't do anything. We should really be picking up our ascendancy, and the reason for that is this +1 totem. And also we're overdue, and we could have ascended some time ago. We want to become a Hierophant, the specialist class, whereas we are currently just a Templar. So if I look at PoE Labyrinth, if I can spell that this morning, apparently I can. I don't know if you can see that though. Can you see that? Yes. Good. So, if we look at the lab, the basic lab we should have been able to do at level 33. Now we're currently level 56, so that should be doable even with weak guns. I mean, it should be doable. So I say we get it because it'll make us more powerful. Now, the reason I came here is, again, all I did last night was move over here, look at Dealing and PoE. No character action has changed, nothing's happened, I haven't leveled, gained any XP, etc. Yeah, so we are missing components for our... We're missing trials. We've done the prison, we've done the Chamber of Sins, the Crematorium and the Imperial Gardens, but we're missing 2. Catacombs Act 3 and Unknown Area. So Catacombs and the Crypt's level 1 by the looks, so we will need to go back and do those. So let's go do the Crypt. We can also pick up some gem XP for our explosive arrow. I'm also such a dumbass. I mean, why did I not just put explosive arrow in an offhand item and just level it? Because that's what you do to level items. I've got to say, though, I was unsure as to whether I would like these guns, but then I figured with the... Oh, hello. I figured with the Pyrus outfit, this could actually be very cool, and I've got to say, I think these are fucking awesome. I love that we are just dropping vast quantities of cannons, and the vaster we can make that quantity, the better. We also need to get the damage up from sucky to good. And the fact that they explode, I mean, it's like they're firing some sort of explosive arrows. It's fucking genius. Broadside. Give him a broadside. We could also do with getting some movement speed, because, I mean, Jesus Christ. We are slow. That really needs to be a priority, to be honest. Can I get into this little temple arrangement via the back door? Oh, hello. Alright. Doors to manual.
A house of faith, fallen to desecration.
Not desecration. I can't stand desecration. I hear spiders. I see skeletons. I smell strawberries. Thank you. I mean, this is slow, but I love the atmosphere in here. Don't often stop to appreciate it in this game. One cannon is quite sufficient, it seems. At least to dispatch things of this level. Where's the lab? Harry Hanaja was the first to enter the alluring abyss. Well, it was alluring. I can see why he might. Excuse me. That's a wall. Okay. I can see the exit. I can't see as a lab. It's level 2. I don't think it's on level 2. Guess we could use teleport. I mean, it's possible. Oh, it's a vile side area. Is that really what's up here? Okay, so the lab is not prominent. Let's just... I'm just going to waste a portal. Why not? Just take the short route. I've really got to sort out... The thing is, I need these boots to actually work. I've got to get some decent mods on these boots. At least get speed on these boots. I mean, those stats are absolute garbage, but if I sort it out now, I'll lose this instance and I'll have to re-explore it, so we're not going to do it this second. What's my betting on lab? This way? Yep, there we go. That's a readable book. Okay. Excuse me. Right, obviously this is also easier. Well, to an extent it's easier if you can move faster. Okay.
Shine boldly, so that all may find you when the night falls.
Another one down. So. Also
This is
missing.
neither the time nor the place.
I do know what we're missing. Back to Act 3. I can find out more explicitly. There we go. Crypt done. Catacombs, Act 3. Any additional notes? Catacombs. Okay. Well, this is Act 3. Where are the catacombs? I would guess there, yes. Somewhere without a waypoint that we haven't been. Ah. For example, there. Solve the trial of the tendency. You see, with this quest tracker on, it is rather easier to actually tell that there's a lab. Once again, I hear spiders and see skeletons. Less strawberries this time, more sort of avocado. I'm thinking maybe this way. Sounds promising. Well, it's there.
I must have time to gather my will.
But is there a way through? I bet there isn't. Oh. Okay. Met was the back. What's our hit chance? 95 at this level. Still do with some accuracy. There's a craft in there as well. Just jog along after this, you know, as one does. Elemental damage with attacks. That's quite nice. We use that. We use elemental damage and attacks. Try not to get killed by whirling blades.
The Emperor must bear 2 blades.
Okay.
Hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
And there I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay. So we have lab access, so that's good. What we then do with is boots that aren't a pile of garbage. Now, we like the actual sockets and colours we've got. And I'm okay with the stats there. So, given we don't have that many jewelers, and we sure as shit don't have that many fusics, that should still be enough to 4-socket and 3-link an item if we wanted. So if we have an amazing pair of boots in our unique collection, and that's got extra dex, evasion, it's a nice evasion, even that's just decent evasion. Item quantity and fire res. I mean, fire res is always welcome. And quantity of items, you know, that's actually quite hard to find these days, because you don't get item quantity boosts very often. It's a good pair of boots. There's only 10% movement speed. I mean, that's the absolute best movement speed, which is why we were wearing them before. It's also got cold res. The evasion's a bit shit. Increased damage taken, but increased movement speed. That's a fine leveling item. And that's got a small amount of dex and intelligence. Movement speed, movement speed. That's 25%. Or, so we could use a unique, or we could generate one. And there are various ways we can generate one. We could scour the boots again, and then alch them, which will give us a random rare. We could scour them and then apply a transmutation, which will give us 1 or 2 magic modifiers, and we can re-roll that with alterations, but we don't have many of those. We got some. We might be able to get movement speed in that time. I don't fancy our chances too much. We could also check our likelihood of success on Path of Exile, which is a very handy website. We can just reforge the item with chaos, which are expensive and rare. We could Varl it, which will corrupt it at a random prefix, possibly. Mean that we can't do anything else with it and won't get us movement speed. So they're probably not corrupted. If we had an essence that we like the look of, but all we get on boots is chance to frozen from that. Lightning rares there, it's not bad. Chance to avoid shock. Dex. Energy shield. Cold res. Reflect damage. Not really bothered about reflect damage. Or pathetic life. Really quite pathetic life mod. Now these are high level enough that we could do a reforge. So that would be a cheap reroll. And they're a bit useless as mods go. So let's use chance to avoid being shocked. Okay, 15% movement speed. Not terrible. Bit of fire res. Chance to avoid shock. That's also got 2 open prefixes. And that movement speed is tier 6. What other movement speed tiers? I'm actually going to look on Path of Exile. I don't know if you can see this. Looks like it. Pathofexile.com. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's go boots. Boots of... What are these? I think they're Dex Int. Fairly convinced. Yeah. Evasion Energy Shield is Dex Int. Choose crafting method. Let's just call it Chaos. Because that's close enough. Movement, speed. 6 tiers. Eye level. What is the item level on this? Item level 50. That's good. Up to 25%. In theory. Let's chance our arm and reroll again. Let's come out garbage. And there left us upgrades. So, okay. Can we just scour it and get movement speed on it for now? Good life. Okay. Well, that's 25% increased movement speed. Thanks, crafting. Can I add a magic item? Yeah. Let's use an augment on that to get anything else. I don't care what. 22 lightning rays. Okay, that's perfectly accessible for now. That's really nice. Very happy with that. And we're not done yet. But there's more. We're not done yet because I'm going to go to my hideout. Because we have been unlocking some crafts, and I don't care what else we put on it, as long as we put something on it. So we've got a prefix and a suffix. Item has no space for more mods. Oh, because it's magic. I'd need to regal it. That's disappointing. Well, that's okay. I don't have any regal orbs, which would be here, I think. Because Exalt will slam on a new mod to a rare item, but I think it's regal to upgrade. We do not have any regals, but that's fine. Okay. Nice. Oh. See, Lily is here. Should find a place for you, Lily.
Godslayer. Good.
I normally fiddle with this stuff at the end of the campaign, but let's just move her because she is inconveniently placed. Oh, we've lost we lost somebody. Image of Navali. Okay. Is she still here? Oh, I see. She's now just an image, so you can still have Navali for those people who... Because Prophecy got removed this league. But she's a long-standing character, so presumably they thought, well, people might actually want to see her again. I'm not one of those people. I never actually liked Navali, I'm afraid. She can stand on the Val rug, which is where I had the stranger last season. And then Lily can take Navali's place. Oh, is this image of Zana? Yeah, it is. Because she's gone as well. Well, she can stay at the table. That's sort of fine. And we'll put Matey over there when we unlock him again. Okay. So, we're properly done here, because we're supposed to be doing the campaign. Lab. Got a bit more... You cannot use this item. Well, shit. I'm gonna have to slam some decks on something pronto. If possible. Because I can't use my weapon. Okay, the simplest solution, because that's got open prefixes and suffixes. Would be if I could... There you go, dexterity level 1. Can I put that on there? No. Can I slam it on here? May not have another suffix. Okay, so we need an open suffix. That's full, that's full, that's full, that's full. Well, there's our shitty quiver, but that's not even magic. Can I craft on there? Apparently. Ah, but I can't put it on. Life sucks. You're really telling me? Are you really telling me? That's triple suffix. And that's triple suffix. That's magic, of course. What a load of pants. Okay, so we're going to have to swap out... Ah, well, what we can do, I suspect, because I don't think we're going to be that short. We're going to be 116. Yeah, we're not that short. Because if I could just... If I put this amulet on, then I can put that on. Then I can take that off. Yeah. Always handy to have stat boosting items. Because I can only now carry that quiver because of the dex bonus on the quiver itself. If I take the quiver off, I won't be able to put it back. I'll demonstrate that. There we go. Now we're screwed. Luckily, we have an amulet that makes us dexterous. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's go do the lab. Act 3. I wish to ascend. Complete the labyrinth.
You stand before the gates of the Lord's labyrinth. Within the
Gates, eh?
the Lady of Justice doth preside. She shall weigh your mind in one hand, your heart in the other.
I'd prefer if she didn't.
Justice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had justice prevail on a number of occasions. In my view, there is no justice. It's just me. Right. Nice to have some move speed back. Don't think this is going to be the right way. Thank you. Currency. It is nice to be at a stage when low-level currency is good news. I still do not grasp how people manage to do the entire campaign. Aha, a trial. To the entire campaign and all the labs and end up with good resist in like 4 hours. Excuse me. It does seem to be just crazy.
The Emperor beckons.
Right.
World attends. You are condemned. Loyalty is the fire that spreads if the forest is dry.
So we didn't get points for speed. I've never actually done that. If you kill him really fast, you can apparently get points for... You get an extra key for the treasure room. For the treasure room. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
When the time comes to strike, an emperor
It's very short
strikes
lab,
without
this.
hesitation. To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Dancing with death.
Only as efficient as those he commands. Failure is an illusion. Such resilience. Only one of your lessons was complete.
Cannon. Yeah. Two-shotting level 33 skeletons does suggest we need more. Boom. It's a bit better. I should actually have looked at the signpost. Really wish I had Withering Step. I wonder if you can just put Withering Step on this build and have enough sockets. Okay, so it looks like choice of rooms and then end room. I'd like to avoid the levers if possible. Looks like that's a vain hope. Oh. Labyrinth Trove. I mean, that's loot. It's not generally great loot. No, I'm not messing with this shit. I mean, they're fine, but if you die, you have to restart the labyrinth. Which at this level is not, you know, the end of the world. But it's still wasted time. That's very cheeky. At least the crates give you something to do. Grab. Get off the lava. Okay. Yeah. Silver key and silver cash. Yes, so we could investigate that if we wanted. Don't know that we'll want to. We might. Do. Okay.
There's a silver key, there must be a silver.
Must be. But it's not round here. Place the cannons, then open the chest. I'm liking that. Ah, there's the silver cache. Or silver door, at least. Just leave the guns to sort that out. Yar, I be standing back here. Need level 30, but, you know. Okay. Yep, I've seen this one before. Crap. Is that generous? Yes, it is generous. That's nice. They're not that generous later. Ooh, neat shit. And they've actually fixed the stacking of these currency items. They hadn't last time. Even though they were fixing stacking elsewhere, these were not stacked properly. They now are. Thanks, GGG. Good job. Look at that currency. Oh. 3 alks, a scour, jewelers, chumps, is that? Yep, 3 chumps. Right. Time to go. Time to go. Let us ascend. Or try, at least.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises. The empire awaits.
Okay. All yours, guns.
Honor your name.
Wow. Nice. So long as our... if only all the other ascendancies were going to be this straightforward. Loot's a bit low level. Don't suppose there's anything here we might want. Unlikely. Where we got our auras on? Yeah, we do. Let's take the little ones. Oh, it's a quiver. Oh, that adds damage to attacks. It's terrible, but it's almost better than what we got, except there's no dex mod. Or the dex mod probably isn't good enough for us to just to wield it. Right.
Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of
So we get
justice,
1 box.
you are worthy. Receive our blessings. Embrace our gifts.
Well,
and
first of all,
ride
let's just ascend, and we'll come back for the treasure,
this
just
is
in
the
case of
ending
disconnects.
that we all deserve.
So, Hierophant. This is what we want. You know, Inquisitor, very cool. Guardian, I imagine very cool. Yeah, we want to be a Hierophant. Not least because our build says Hierophant. And that totem mod is very much the thing. So. Hierophant, please.
Drink deeply from God's chalice.
I would like to ascend, if you don't mind, so I can buy Pursuit of Faith. Ascend! We are now Hierophant. So, and I think the very first thing we're supposed to buy is, if I can switch to my POB, if we compare level 24 to level 40, 24? So you really suggest doing the level 33 at level 24? I mean, I'm sure if you're a streamer that works just fine. Yeah, +1 totem, that's what we want. Because we're not actually going to end up buying as many useful abilities as we'd like. I mean, Ritual of Awakening I suggest that's going to be number 2. I don't know if that's what they're thinking. Yes, it is what they're thinking, because that's also big buff based on totems. And then after that, they're mostly pissing about with these low quality nodes, because there's nothing else really super. We just end up with extra power charges and endurance charges. I mean, that is actually really good. +4 to minimum endurance charges, and +1 to maximum. So we'll always have 4 endurance charges. That's a great defense buff. Really good defense buff. Really, really good. So, first things first. We'll have some mana regen, totem placement speed, totem duration, and totem placement speed. So they'll last twice as long. We get an extra one, and we put them down 120% faster. Yeah, because that's increased, so they stack additively. Okay. Good. And we get a free loot box. Which would we like? I'm quite liking this one. Fine. Got some whetstones. If we had more keys, we could open more. And you can get more keys, but it's effort. Nice. Now we could try for our next Ascendancy, but I don't think we do enough damage, to be honest. Not yet. Not yet. So I think instead, well, first of all we should sell this crap.
You looking sharp?
Let's just sell some garbage. Those aren't actually bad stats for a level 30 odd item. Cold resist, 53 life, armor and evasion. Yeah, it's actually better than my current helmet. Except for it's a slightly less armor and evasion. I wouldn't be maxed anymore, possibly, or would I? Are we over on lightning res? Yes, we're way over on lightning res, but we are going to lose a load. We are going to lose a load, however, I think that's still better. Okay. We'll just stick them in there because they don't need to be linked. That's fine. The helmet was good, but that's fine. Just fine. I don't think that we want to add damage to attacks of two kinds. So that needs 116 dex. Oh, that's what I should be doing, is adding easy to wield bows to my list of goodies. I'd like to equip that quiver, but I don't think we're going to have the dex for the bow if we do that. Let's just dump all that. Because our dex is 120, that bow needs 116. And if we lose 8 dex, we'll be down to 112. Which is not sufficient. So
You looking sharp?
let's just dump it, because it's not very good, it's just better than the crap we've got. What do you want?
To kill a man like Dominus. That's an accomplishment worthy. Go with courage.
I like to imagine that I'm just waving my hand down at her to indicate she should shut up. It's fine, go with courage, fine. Okay. Oh yeah, we're searching the Lunaris Temple for the Moon Orb. Oh yeah, loot filter. That's what I was going to do. What do we want to do? It's fast, it's good bows we want, isn't it? And it's pretty much attack speed and low dex requirement, from what I remember. From what I've been told. Let's just move back to town temporarily. So, if we look at... Where can I see the item bases? Path of Exile. Item bases. I don't know if you'll see this because I'm not auto-switched because... Should see that. Yes. Atlas base item. Item data. There we go. View all weapons. Right. So, we want low dex requirements, 1.5 attack speed. So short bow. I mean, royal bow. Kinda. Grove bow's dex 116. Thicket bow. I think maybe we just highlight all of the 1.5 attack speed items. Yeah, so let's do this my way. Fast bows, please. So base type is going to be short bow. Or grove bow. Thicket bow. That's about it. I think. Highborn is also nice. Increased elemental damage to attacks. What does the build recommend? Items. Short bow. Short bow. Thicket bow. Okay. So hopefully that will reveal that to you. Yes. Yes, you're probably not getting auto switch when I'm switching back and forth to, yeah, sorry about that. My video mode display switch, video switch to what you can see daily is not set up for the Path of Exile website, so it's not switching. But I'm looking at it. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. In terms of bows. What about quivers? Broadhead. Unique. Broadhead. Quiver? A quiver is in here? Does that count as armor? Does it count as weapon? It's not a weapon, it's not armor. Alright, PoE quiver. Quiver. Broadhead attack speed. Feathered arrow quiver. Oh, that's nice. Can drop anywhere. Yeah, so we're going to want broadhead. And I would have thought attack speed. Oh, feathered is arrow speed. Artillery is quite decent. Totem placement. Let's just do broadhead, shall we? And for now they're just going to be red, which is over the top. Ideally we'd colour those by rarity. I mean, that should do for now, just to highlight them to us. Just see if there's a...
You getting there?
Sniper, compound, highborn.
Don't do anything I would.
Just wondering if there's an example we can get. Go to Act 1. That wasn't Act 1. Act 1.
Hello.
Hello. What am I
Goodbye.
doing? It's not you, it's you.
Welcome.
Thank you. Longbow. Serrated, fire.
Farewell.
Farewell. Act 2. Is
I
it
greet you.
No, I think you're
Be
trappings, aren't you? Is it you?
What
Groist,
do you want?
Roost, Groused, composite bone recurve, feathered, serrated,
Going.
eye. I've just been here, so I doubt
You
there's
looking sharp?
going to be anything because there wasn't a moment ago. Buzzing deathbow. Shark tooth.
Don't do anything I would.
Shopping. I attacked 4.
What is it, exile?
I need some shit, woman. Grove bow. That's on the list, isn't it? Yes. It's a nice amount of cold damage, that. Yeah, we don't have elemental whatever yet. Fire arrow quiver. Feathered arrow quiver. Penetrating arrow quiver. Okay, well it should prove the point anyway. Just buy that grove bow. Reload our item filter. Go somewhere dangerous. And... yeah, that's the idea. very hard to miss. That's the idea. Rather than the default, which I think would have that completely be hidden. Fine. Now, of course, we could actually start using that, but it would technically do less damage and be slower. I might just stash it. Probably throw this Citadel bow away.
What do you need now?
I need to sell you this. Right. So, that was good. Was that an hour? That's pretty much an hour. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head to the end of this bit, and next video we shall press on, continue, and otherwise pursue our goals. In the meantime, farewell.